Hey, shalom, shalom. First and foremost, before I begin, I want to give all praises, glory, and honor to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushua, Ba'ashem, Rakar the honors to the apostles, the honors to the elders, a great millstone who rule well. Much respect to your brothers out there, just preaching his word in truth and sincerity throughout the four corners of earth. Tabernacle David, hopeful, elect, and speckled bird, I want to say shalom. So I'm just get right into it. So you see the title of this lesson, so this is for that sincere brother that asks for edification on why we do not get shape-ups, and it reminds me of myself when I first came into the truth, because when you first come into the truth, you start listening, learning, and get your notes, and you may listen to this camp, listen to that camp, and listen to this camp. Well, the Lord was leading me to listening to the true righteous prophets, man. All right. The elders of GMS, all right, and I came across an elders video, and I believe at the time he was in Florida. So, but anyways, I came across one of his brother's videos, and I asked him the same thing. I was like, "Hey, we not supposed to get shape ups," and he gave me edification on why we do not get shape ups. So, Lord willing, this brother that asks for edification on why we do not get shape ups, he'll receive this knowledge and grow more and more into this truth. And Lord willing, he'll, if the Lord calls him to be a true pastor, he'll go out there to the highways and byways preaching his word, like I did when I first heard this truth. You first hear this truth and then you get built up. All right, so Lord willing, it's edifying for that brother and whoever else is, young in the truth and wants edification. So I'm going to get this right here. This is Leviticus 19 and verse 27. Ye shall not round the corners of your heads, neither shalt thou mar the corners of thy beard. So pretty much you're not supposed to shape up your head. All right, this is why we do not get shape ups. All right, because when you look at the even paintings, pictures of our forefathers, they had the beards. All right, some of them had the afros, some of them had the braids. Even if they had their hair cut short, they did not get a shape up. They didn't shape up their beard. Hey, that's just how YAHAMIAHLA set it up. And another reason how you can tell that you're not supposed to do those things, okay? Because when you shape up your beard, shave it off, or shape up your head and shave it off, what happens? All right, your skin starts to get irritation. You start to get bumps on your head, and that's why, the barbers have to apply rubbing alcohol so you won't get those bumps. And still, sometimes you still may get those bumps, and, Lord willing, when I get to this article, you'll see that the fashions of this world, the customs of this world, goes back to ancient Egypt, The Egyptians, what they do, they have wigs in their hair. They shave their head balls. They shave their beard bald, if they can grow one, They didn't have no beard. They had their head bald. The women had wigs. Dudes had wigs, They had the makeup. They had their hair dyed. These are the things that was going on in Egypt. And with the understanding of the scriptures, there's nothing new under the sun. So we are in the new Egypt. All right, but this time it's a conglomeration of all these other cultures. You can be whatever you want to be. You can preach whatever you want to preach. It's just bugged out here, in this new Egypt. And just like the Lord made Egypt a great kingdom, threw it down, the Lord is really, really going to throw down this new Egypt, man, just to show his power. All right. So I'm going to get some more translations. This is a New King James Version, because sometimes you can use these other translations, but the main translation that we do use is the King James. But sometimes these other translations kind of say, can in a way make it plainer, but we don't always use these other translations because they go off, And that's why you must have the Holy Spirit to discern, if this other translation is actually translating it right, to the actual text. So I'm going to get this right here. New King James Version. You shall not shave around the sides of your head, nor shall you disfigure the edges of your beard. You see that? Disfigure the edges of the beard. You know, you're supposed to have a natural lineup that Yahweh Shemiah have given you. All right. Now, it doesn't mean that you can't, you know, cut your beard. You can cut it down, just don't shave it off. You know, you can make your beard look good. Just don't shave it, man. Just don't shape it up. You know, whatever the Lord. Hey, if you got a natural, you know, lineup, don't mess that up, man. You know, whatever, however your hair grows, I should say, you know, don't mar that up. As it said, don't disfigure the edges of your beard. This is